There'll be another opportunity at the end of the council meeting. We have a community segment right now presented by the Mid-Hudson Animal Aid Organization, so please step up to the microphone. And we look forward to hearing what you have to say. And introduce yourselves to us, please.
Good evening. My name is Don Petrancola. I am the Secretary to the Board of Directors for Mid-Hudson Animal Aid and a volunteer for the past 20 years. With me tonight is Allison Gosselin, who is a board member, and Audrey Ladata, who is our shelter manager. Mid-Hudson Animal Aid is a not-for-profit, no-kill cat sanctuary. We're located here in Beacon at 54 Simmons Lane. For those of you who don't know, Simmons Lane is near Sargent Avenue Elementary School off of Route 9D. We have been operating in the city of Beacon for over 20 years. Our shelter houses about 150 cats at a time. We have been significantly higher than that, but that's our optimal number. We're here today to tell you a little bit about what we do at our sanctuary and why we're important to the community here in Beacon. Our shelter is unique for a few reasons. We are a free-range cat sanctuary. Free range means that our cats are loose in the building. They're not in cages. We have a great room which has a series of large wooden catwalks that cats come around, skylit room, a number of other large cat-friendly rooms. We try our best to provide a stimulating environment that's as close to a home as possible for our animals until our cat can find an adoptive forever home. This means our shelter is a very happy place filled with happy cats. We are a no-kill shelter. This means that we do not euthanize a cat unless it is the humane thing to do, because the cat is very sick. It means that all of our cats see a private veterinarian when needed. Most importantly, it means that a cat can live at our sanctuary from anywhere from a few days to its entire life. We have had cats live in our building for almost as long as we've been there, 20 years. Last year, we placed 310 cats in new homes. That's just 1 year out of our 20. We also took over 169 cats in off the streets.
Hello. A couple other points about our shelter. We're completely funded by private donations. It costs us about $200,000 to run our sanctuary each year. And all of that money comes from locals donating what they can, small denominations to whatever large, from our fundraising events. And a lot of Beacon merchants support our yearly goods and service auction, which is vitally important to our continued operation. We take the cats that other shelters would turn away, and we're known for taking in and helping cats that would otherwise have no chance at being saved. Most of these extreme situations come from right here in Beacon. We've handled everything from local feral colony control to abuse cases, and we pride ourselves on being a resource for your community. As well as providing a home for the cats that we accept, we're also happy to offer advice on a variety of topics to anyone who is in need. We have helped the City of Beacon in a number of ways during our time here. In 2001, we diffused a potentially explosive situation by trapping a large number of feral cats that were living down by the Beacon Sloop Club. None of these cats were spayed or neutered. To give you a rough idea of the implications that could have been, a pair of unaltered cats can produce 140,000 offspring in 7 generations, and 7 generations takes only about 3 years. In 2009, we dissolved a similar feral colony that was present outside of Hedgewood, the assisted living facility that's on 9D.
We wanted to specifically tell you all about a situation that we encountered last Saturday at our shelter. We received a cat in. It was a freezing cold day, and a Good Samaritan brought this cat into our shelter who had intentional chemical burns to both eyes, meaning that somebody purposely harmed this cat. We want to make you aware of it because the person who did this is potentially dangerous, obviously sick. Sometimes when things like this happen, we'll see one and then another and then another. The cat's name is Sarah. She's doing very well. She's housed at our shelter right now. She had a surgery to remove some of the dead tissue from her eyes, and she'll be seeing an ophthalmologist soon to see if we can do anything else to restore her sight. You all should have received an email earlier today with a little more information about Sarah. Sarah's accepting visitors, so if you want to come down to the shelter, she would love to see you. What we would like to ask for you is pretty simple. Just keep us in mind when you're out in the community. It's important to us that you as public figures are aware of the work that we do and can support us and use our resources. If you have a question or about Beacon's cat population or anything that you might need assistance with, it's important that you guys know what we do. We'd like to invite you all to come down and visit the shelter. We are there every day from 9 to 4. I'd be happy to give you a tour. It's a happy place. It's a fun place. It's a good place to bring your kids on a winter day when it's cold. So thank you very much.
Okay, great.
One last thing I wanted to let you know is that in 2007, Mid-Hudson Animal Aid was voted as the best place in the Hudson Valley to adopt a cat by Hudson Valley Magazine.
Very nice.
And we've only gotten better since then.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, we can entertain them. Other than that,
I have just one question. Do you have a relationship with the Community Cat Coalition in Beacon?
yes, the founders of the Community Cat Coalition are volunteers at our shelter, and we do work with them in helping them spay and neuter and trapping, and working with the Taravan for those services, as well as providing medications and that kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Well, thank you all very much for coming here and all the great work that you do. And it was a good idea for you to let us know more about it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.